Hello and welcome back to Burn Off the Top MTG. We're here for another M19 drop, even though you can't see it because it's loading. And it is still loading. We got Transmogrifying Wand. Wow, I'm looking at this pack and it seems pretty weak. Could take a colorless card. I've kind of been on and off this card. Like, they get a 2/4 and it's not even a defender. They can attack with it. Sometimes you kill your creatures. It's good if they, like, put a dwindle on it and you kill your own creature. But I haven't been like super impressed with it, you know, for it being a rare. Satyr Enchanter, I feel like I've dropped that deck once. It's just very hard to get in that deck. Diamond Mare is good. 1/3 body is good against, you know, got Instigators and whatnot. And you can gain some life off it, which works with Black-White life gain. Shock is good. Dwindle is good. Instigator's decent as well. Kind of leaning towards the coldest cards here. I'm gonna take the wand here, just because it can kill like really big things with powerful effects, or kill some of your dwindle guys or girls. Wow, past to Banefire. They took an uncommon over Banefire. Murder maybe? Maybe murder. Pretty big red signal. And white. Herald of Faith is really good. Don't know if it's better than Banefire. Sky Scanner is pretty good as well, but I think Banefire is just a cut above. Yeah, it's probably between Herald of Faith and Banefire. Sky Scanner's good. Macabre Waltz is decent. Pretty weak pack overall, I think. Yeah, good start to any draft. 2 rares. Also, I found out that my previous draft, when I was using this format, I used to use a different overlay with the like now playing, which I don't even like anymore. And I forgot to add the blue ice, which is this microphone. So the audio is probably off in the last couple of drafts, so apologies. Dart Stitch 027. Dart Stitch is good, but the S needs capitalized. 027 is terrible. Evil Ecstasy. Okay, that is a great name. It's even got like the Marvel comics, you know, EE, you know, Peter Parker. What was the other one? There's so many others. Magic from the Truck. I like that. Okay, so another Sky Scanner. Red cards are pretty bad. I would say white card's very good. Green card's very good. The black card is incredibly good. 2 good green cards though. Rabid Bite and Riddigal. Lich's Crest is pretty sweet though. So I think I'm gonna take that. It's just really solid removal. And a pretty big black signal to get this 3rd pick. So maybe black and red is open, but some good white cards being passed as well. So like blue to my right, I would guess, because we're seeing like no blue cards. So presumably the best blue cards being taken. Maybe they open Wind Reader Sphinx or something like that in foil and pass the Banefire. I guess they took an uncommon over Banefire or a foil. I've got so many Banefires. I feel like that's the... I wonder if the thumbnail of the video is gonna have to be Banefire. I could put it this, but nobody cares about this. Oh, look at that! Look at that Starkrown Stag with a Rabid Bite in it. It's pretty cool. Okay, so definitely seeing some white now. I love Skyrider Patrol, but I'm not in either of those colors. I'd love to take an on-color card, but the on-color cards are pretty weak, so I'm gonna take a white card here. Gallant Cavalry or Starkrown Stag. I'm gonna take Stag. This is such a weird draft. I guess I could have taken like the white creature over Lich's Crest, but Lich's Crest is just so good. Put my phone on silent here. 100% focus. Last draft of M19. I'll probably draft it because I have a couple of extra boosters, so I might as well just try and hit a Nicol Bolas and have some fun. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, let's try and get that trophy. Okay. Again, not many great black or red cards. Though it is good in Black Red Sacrifice, but only that. You need like a couple of Brawl Bash Ogres. Even Windmage is good, but we haven't seen any blue so far, so I don't really want to take that. Centaur Corsair is decent. Daybreak Chaplain is decent, but for a 5th pick, I'd want a stronger card than that. Macabre Waltz, maybe. Maybe I should just take Thud. It's pretty high upside if I end up in Black Red Sacrifice. Yeah, and all the other cards aren't super powerful, so I'm just going to take the harder to acquire card in the uncommon. And if I get like a couple of Brawl Bash Ogres and maybe an Active Treason, it could be pretty good. It's unfortunate for that little goblin there. He's going to get smooshed. I feel like that's an overkill. Like, that's a 1/1 goblin. This is definitely at least a 3/3. What is going on with this draft? I guess there's only 3 green cards. I don't mind Tormenting Voice. I'm not really a huge fan of 2-headed zombie. Okay. This is what we have so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is kind of funny. I feel like I saw some early signals like here's Lich's Crest for you, here's Banefire for you, red and black are open. I'm not in those colors. Starkland Stag, and then these are just, you know, not great cards. But yeah, we're kind of drifting afloat here. I don't know what's happening. And obviously the reason this is and then there's a Poison Tip Archer and a Dwindle. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, the reason this is M19 is I'll be in Canada. Like right now I'm not in Canada, but I will be tomorrow, and then I'll be there till the 7th, which is a Sunday, and I don't want to come back and record in a Ravnica draft right that night, so that's not going to happen. Dwindle, Poison Tip Archer, Daggerback, Basilisk, 3 best cards, I would say. Sparktongue Dragon is okay. I want to branch out into... I'd love to take this Poison Tip Archer. I probably think it's probably the best card. We do have 1 black card, so I'm going to take that in the chance that we can splash it and stay open-ish on the red side. So this Pyromancer, I like Pyromancer. There's Rupture Spires, and there's also Forsaken Sanctuary. At this stage I might just take Rupture Spires, because I don't know what colors we're in and we might want to splash some things. Okay, Goblin Instigator's a nice pickup. Ooh, and Doom Dissenter as well. We're probably not an Inspired Charge deck. Sure Strike is always decent to have. I already have 1 Tormenting Voice. I'll take a Revitalize in case I end up white, because, you know, it could be white or black at this stage. Lava Axe, why not? Toss it in the pile. Not a great first pack. I mean, probably definitely playing red. Just kind of solid cards. Like, I guess Thud with Doom Ascender is a combo if you're killing a 1/1. I don't know what 1/1 you'd want to kill with a Thud, though. Okay, second Banefire, classic. This card just follows us around. It's an easy Banefire here. Obviously, Boggart Brute is good, Dragon Egg is good, Harpy's good, Bugler's good, Rapid Bite is good, but, you know, Banefire is a cut above the rest. And this is, I think this is the second draft we got double Banefire. It just seems to... that and, what was it? Liliana's Contract. I guess Contract is more reasonable to pass because it loses 4 life, but, you know, it draws 4 cards. It's pretty sweet. Okay, red is super open. This is great. I would take this Electrify, but I just saw the Demanding Dragon, so that is pretty sweet. Yeah, this deck's going to be pretty good. Again, don't know what second color we are. Just going to put all the non-red cards in the sideboard. This is a nice deck we got here. Let's see. A third red rare. Okay, you know, why not? I'm tempted to take that. We do have Goblin Instigator. We could focus more on Goblin and a Goblin theme. But Brawl Bash Ogre is pretty good. We don't have any 4-drops. I mean, they're both 4-drops. I'm trying to think which is better. This can kill the odd artifact. Brawl Bash Ogre is pretty good with this and Goblin Instigator, so it combos with 2 things rather than 1. But if we just get a couple goblins... yeah, I'm going to take this. That was pretty close. The fact that we had 1 goblin already kind of leaned me towards it. We already have a bunch of good removal, but I think it's not too bad to get a fiery finish. Add to the sideboard for against green decks. And we're not definitely black or white, but seeing that Brawl Bash Ogre is a good sign that kind of red-black is open. But But I think it was just kind of, also maybe it's subconscious, so it was like rare, rare, rare. I mean, it's just kind of funny taking 3 rares in a row. There's a mythic. We'll be taking Vishino Pyromancer here. The other cards aren't super good. This fixes our mana, but we already have the Rupture Spires, so don't need it as much. Another Pyromancer, Suspicious Bookcase. We have this to make unblockable and this, but other than that, nothing amazing to make unblockable. So I'll take the Pyromancer. Yeah, that seems like the right pick. Looking to be just mono red so far. But if in some fantasy land where the Brawl Bash Ogre comes back, we're red-black. And is this a goblin? No. It's Vishino Pyromancer. Vishino Wizard. This is a goblin. We have 1 goblin. I mean, these being 2/2s off this is really good. And there's a whole pack to go to pick up Boggart Brutes and more of these. And if they have like a wand or the card that draws cards, the artifact that draws cards. What to pick here? Fire. I don't have a 5-drop. I think I'll pick this up. I could get Trusty Pack Beast on the off chance that we play white. Get back this. Dragon's Horde versus Skeleton Archer. I think I'll take the Horde. We do have 1 dragon. We also could get 1 more. It ramps Banefire, fixes our mana if we want to play 2 colors. It could be Skeleton Archer though. Skeleton Archer is pretty good. But just we have 1 dragon and it ramps out Banefire is pretty nice. And then we can get 1 more dragon and maybe 1 more goblin, and then the synergy would be quite nice. And the reason also like that I lean toward Dragon Horde is that it's colorless, so it's definitely going to go on the deck. Whereas the black card, I mean, we only have 2 black cards, so. If I had taken Brawl Bash Ogre, then I would have taken the Skeleton Archer to solidify us more in black. Demanding Dragon, it's so good. Catch. It's probably up there in the tiers of flavor text. That's pretty funny as well. I prefer the other tormenting voice to this, the one where it's Ugin waking up. Ooh, I like a dragon egg. Again, if we had some sacrifice outlets, it would be good. Like the one that draws cards, it's like something Blood Divination or Brawl Bash Ogre. We could play this in the main deck if we need playables, but if I get rid of this, we have 16 playables. Wouldn't mind picking up the dual land. That's a late Brood of the Cowl. I guess green was pretty open. Oh, wow. Oh, we're living the dream here. The Brawl Bash Ogre Wield. Is this just like Destiny saying, you know, you need to 3-0 your last draft in M19? Yeah, definitely looking to play black now. So mana fixing here, and 3 black cards. Alright, let's see what pack 3 gives for us. Oh wow, a lot of choices. Also, we do have this Poison Tip Archer on the sideboard. We could put a foul orchard and put it in. Not gonna take that now though, but just a thought. Dismissive Pyromancer is pretty good. Vampire Sovereign's pretty good. I think let's put the Lava Axe here. Already have a lot of 2-drops, but that's pretty good. Finds us our bombs. What do we have to finish the game? We have Banefire to finish the game, Brawl Bash Ogre to finish the game, Demanding Dragon. That's a pretty good finisher. Oh, this just can kill something as well. I'm just gonna take that. Wow. Wow. Again, hoping to wheel one of these, but yeah, we're taking the Bone Dragon. We have our dragon set up. Works with Dragon Horde. We're getting all the good cards here. Gonna take Lich's Crest now, another good removal spell. Definitely not gonna play Lava Axe now because we're hooked up on 5-drops. Yeah, this deck is just insane. You know, 2 rares, 3 rares, 4 rares, 5 rares, 6 rares, 7 rares, 8 rares. So, you know, that's usually the recipe for success. Obviously, it's not guaranteed or anything, but looking pretty good here. 2 really good remove spells. Good card with a bit of synergy in our 2-drop selection with our Dragon Egg as well. Ooh, Active Treason. Was definitely want to pick one of those up. I also want this Abnormal Endurance, but I'm going to take the Active Treason because it works well with Brawl Bash Ogre and Thud. Anything else? Don't think so, but none of this other stuff looks super good except for Abnormal Endurance, which is really good, especially when they eventually go for the double block versus Brawl Bash Ogre. Ooh, Strangling Spores. Yeah, that's pretty good. Wow, this deck is looking very good. And it's kind of good that we picked up a good few, black cards, because now we can have more swamps in the deck and it's not going to be as hard to cast these double black spells. Oh wow. Siegebreaker Giant. Oh, you have a lot of 5-drops, and I think I want the mana fixing as well, given that we're so close to be playables away. So I got a Siegebreaker Giant again. I don't really want to take another 5-drop, and this Goblin Instigator works with the Goblin Trash Master. So I'm not too worried about that. I just don't want to I don't want to lose a game where I have like multiple 5-drops in hand, basically. Man, another Bone Dragon, Demanding Dragon. Its roar is the clatter of 1,000 bones. Wait, it's the clatter. Yeah, there you go. Knight's Devotion to the Steed only goes so far. Oh, poor horsey. Okay, so could get Motivator. Given this haste is pretty good. Given the Dragon haste is pretty good. I think I might take that. It also becomes a 2/2 with Trash Master. Wouldn't mind him a Carb Waltz, but we have a Tormenting Voice for... Okay, so that's 23. Do you want to play all of these? Pretty much. Could take the Foul Orchard to splash the Poison Departure, or I could take a Macabre Waltz and replace it with Tormenting Voice, because I probably like it a little bit better. Yeah, I guess I'll take that. Although, this is a pretty easy splash, but I do like Macabre Waltz. Another Instigator. I think I will play all these. They're just so good with... I'll take this for the sideboard. So good with Trash Master. And so good with Brawl Bash Ogre, because you just... I mean, they're 1/1s. They're only going to have usefulness for so long. That's a good card to have. They're actually really good with Thud with... You know, like... As in... You know, obviously they're 1/1s, but if you have Goblin Trash Master out there 2/2s, so then it's a little bit better. All right, this is pretty good deck, I will say. All right, group creatures separately. We want to play this because it's a goblin and it gives haste for our big creatures. We probably want to play all these. Look good. Thud looks good. Sure Strike looks good. Waltz looks good. Dragon Horde definitely looks good. Every single card in the deck looks good. So maybe we cut one of the 2-drops or Sure Strike. How much removal do we have? We have 5, 6 kind of removal, 6-ish. Maybe we cut one Instigator because we don't want to go. I mean, it's good with Trash Master. Maybe we could just cut a Pyromancer. Macabre Waltz is pretty sweet. This it's Planeswalkers. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Get the Cinder Barons in there. We can board in the Fiery Finishers if we need them, but I don't think we need them, so I'll add some basics. Oh, cancel. Put in Rupture Spires. Now I'll add some basics. 6 and 9, that seems reasonable. And that's the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed, and stick around for the games.